Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Are are here. Conlanging. Are okay. How is everybody doing? Are we ready to hop into to defining some of the grammar things in the language? Cause it's gonna be very fun. Hello, Satan. How are you? Hello, Majahadra. I hope don't get stormed out because that would be bad. Um. Oh, I'm ready to define stuff. As ready as I'll ever be. Uh, Working on some. We're gonna be. Oh, so that's you, Satan? Tapadaba? I was actually about to bring that up. That I had gotten a tweet from somebody, or a response. Oh, a reply, rather. Gosh, I never know how to work this thing. So that's you, Satan? Zuko? I have no clue who Zuko is. Okay. But yeah, so I guess let's add a word. Oh, you just follow. That's not you. You just follow. Just follow everything that happens. Oh, Zuko is your child. Hello, Zuko. Hello, Minnie Sotten. Caterpillar, worm, uh, slug. So were you talking Tapadaba being the modern form or the proto form? Kapadub. 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 Okay. I mean, I'm cool with that. Yeah, there's not a very big representation of labial consonants. Okay, now we have that. Tapa, 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 dub, dub. Yeah. Uh, would end up being puppy poo. Puppy poo. I like that. It's actually very nice. Okay. Baby talk. I like that. Um. Okay. Wamwi, 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 Wamwi. That I can. Do we have moi? No, we don't. But we can do Kati. Kati. That could be cool. Kati. Then I'll do Kati. 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 To speak with no purpose. Idiophone. Which was that is actually something I wanted to touch on today. So my big plan today is to go over some of these noun cases and give them descriptions. Give them like actual canonical descriptions that I can look back to if need be. 1 second. I'm gonna fix this because it's annoying me. Yeah, give them actual definitions that we can look back to and not just say, oh yeah, this is an allative, or oh yeah, this is an ablative. Like, what does that mean? So, are we ready to get into it? I think we are. And if you aren't, too bad. Oh, wait. Bonjour. We are here. We are conlanging. We're having fun. Hopefully. So, today, what we're going to be working on is giving definitions and examples as to what noun cases or what cases noun cases might be used with function. So hop right into that. So Satan, I see you with your don't define them, give examples of where they're used and where it's ungrammatical. Yes, you would have to define them to do that. So I think the best way to start with stuff is to look at start with defining these is to look where these noun cases come from, right? Like, these all we don't have to worry about. Because, I mean, ultimately, these two declensions are the only ones that really use it, and that only really show those cases. And even then, I can see these disappearing. You know? Um. So we're looking at the genitives. Given these two canonical functions of the genitive, possession and participation. The first genitive comes from with. Second genitive comes from in, because of its origin. Um. Which I want to get into something later, but yes, we'll talk about that later. Um, Ablatives and allatives, they're pretty much canonical. I don't remember what I meant by to in. I think what I meant by it was no, that wouldn't even make any sense. I was going to say if to showed up in like describing the verb, like that makes no sense to me. I don't know. I don't think we need to worry about that. And then instrumental or adverbial comes from using, right? Yeah, it's weird because towards a verb makes no sense. I go to running, like I don't get it. I don't know. Don't know. Yeah, it's I have no clue, Sutton. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm terrible at taking notes. Um. Yeah. Long story short, I think we can get. It is a to derived from a verb versus. Oh my gosh, that was exactly it. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was exactly it. Oh, thank you, Majahadra. Oh my gosh. Okay, so maybe we're looking at like a sort of base and an old word that had some sort of meaning like go or walk. Um, then using is using. Um, oh my gosh, that was exactly it. Holy crap. Okay. Um, so yeah, let's let's hop into the technology tactics. Yeah, let's hop into okay, so before I do anything defining the non-core role marking cases, I do we want to get rid of these nominative, accusative, and dative endings? Because they don't exist in two of the declensions. They do exist in the two other declensions. So, do we want to just straight up get rid of them? Because I don't see why they couldn't just, you know? Why get rid when you can get out? What do you mean, so? Oh, and while we're waiting for Satan, I had the ungodly idea to I think it would be I had the terrible idea for specific verbs. Like probably verbs that are used, I don't know if it would be a less often or a more often thing. I think it would be more often. But like let's take a word like ashol, right? So ashol, that means to strike, or ashal, or whatever the word is. Now what if we pluralize that? Ashai. Well, for the sake of argument, what if we do whatever we do to pluralize nouns, which is pull stress one thing back. Hold up. Let me get a better example. Yeah, okay, so yatum. Yatum is to eat. Or let's just say to bite for this example. So yatum is to bite. But yahum is to bite. Oh, to bite. Okay. And we can do that. We can use that for imperfective meanings. We can pluralize telic verbs for imperfective meanings. I think that would be hilarious. That's how are we feeling about that? If so, we should maintain these plurals. Right? And obviously, words that end in vowels or in voiceless consonants would require an auxiliary, right? So, but with voiced things that end in voiced consonants, the yatum, yatumo, for the accusative, like for an accusative plural. Oh no, it would still be. Oh, it's the auxiliary is do, do, or ut, where do is to go, and all of these different forms, do, kal, do, and ut is existing, is the essive copula. Why can't we use case marking on it? Why can't we use case marking? Oh my gosh, we straight up can just use case marking. Okay. Okay, I think we figured out how that's gonna work. So it's ashal yid. Because no matter what, that essive auxiliary or that essive genitive would exist. It's both, Sutton. It's dependent marking and it's dependent marking and head marking. Um because we settled on having person agreement and case marking, but ended up getting rid of some of the core cases. But on my Instagram, there's a post showing off the fact that noun morphology can occur on verbs, and it can co-occur with verb morphology. Because Osagitri has no distinction between nouns and verbs, which I do want to talk about later, because that's something that we can talk about. But yeah, we can use ashalyed or ashalyed, however we want, or ashal yod, because it's third person. It's agreeing with the third person. The case marking is agreeing with its subject. Oh, that's fantastic. Shalyod. But yeah, we could do things like we could pluralize a verb to make pluralize a telic verb to make it atelic, or imperfective rather. It's the same idea as reduplication for plurality, or and for imperfective mark. The same idea as using those things for that thing for the same thing. Um, but yes, Sutton, what did you mean by get out? Said why get rid of when you can get out? Oh my gosh, their function. Okay. So we have sections set up for each. What do we want to first? What do we want to explain first? Because at this point, this is a grammar writing session. Everything is sliding. Let's make sure I'm in frame still. Okay. Um. Do we just want to get into? Do we want to hop into? The nominative, accusative, and dative? All of them look about the same. Okay with that? Guess I'll hop in. So, the nominative case cases both function way. Um, let's just say the core roll marking, the Cole Roar cases. And right now I'm just writing down like little blurbs about all of them. So we can just not spend the entire time writing. Because that doesn't seem like it would be very entertaining. Hello, Apollo. Solora. Yes, that is me. Solora. Oh, how's it going? We're defining things, making sure I know how to use things. Subject sentence. Hold up. Let me dive into the depths of my German brain. Während ich Yeah, cool. I I got to. I have homework. I have homework. Blah, blah, blah. I watch you too. um, I have no clue what während meant. Um, already. Topic. Not already function. If homework is cringe, I agree. That's why I never did it. um, subject is während, during or while. Hello, Ever. Welcome. Meet Apollo. This will be fun. The subject is topicalized. It not marked. See. Lefting. Section. Low. Yes, this is Ever, Apollo. This is my girlfriend. 1544 colorized. Positive object sentence. If the object is topicalized, it will not be accusative. See left section O. Dative. Now this one is gonna have a little bit more meat to it. Y'all have cooties. Oh, Apollo. Ever, stop threatening people. Stop threatening people. Oh. So this one is going to have a little bit more meat to the definition because it not only does it function as marking the indirect object, but I believe because of where it comes from, like it comes from a word for. So it would be something like a benefactive or an auto-benefactive. Oh, we can do an auto-benefactive. Stop scaring Apollo, Ever. Stop it. Um, we could do an auto-benefactive. We could, we could do an auto-benefactive, which would not physically show up, which is hilarious. So you would just kind of know whether or not an auto-benefactive. An auto-benefactive is I did something for myself. It's a kind of middle voice sort of deal where a middle voice is doing something to yourself. Um, it's when you are the subject and the object of a verb. That's a middle voice. And then an auto-benefactive is when you are doing something for your own benefit. That's what that is. I don't think we have enough of a robust case system to do that. Apollo, no, we're not. No. I don't think I have enough of a physical dative to do that. Yes, but there is a difference between seeing yourself and washing yourself. That's how it's been explained to me. Because when you see yourself, you are not physically doing something to yourself. But when you wash yourself, you are doing you are the subject and the object of the verb. But yeah, I don't think there's very much of a physical case system. No, why Sotten? Why are there two of you? You forgot to stop Sotten. Or no Sotten. Oh, what is it? What is a lament regarding Sotten? Okay, after this. Yes. We can do that. Though it would just end up being a benefactive. No, Sotten, Sotten, what are you doing? Why Sotten? Why are there two of you? I see for myself. Yeah, that could be like a Yeah, ultimately that becomes a benefactive. What what you're just a plain benefactive. Um so that's the big thing. That's the big thing that when I'm creating case systems, the dative usually functions as a benefactive as well. Which if for some where the default patient is reflexive and for others it must be so what you're explaining. Yes. So what you're explaining, Majahadra, is I just heard about it, and it's I forget exactly what they're called, but they're like um it's it's an ergative verbs like we have I forget exactly how it works, but English is really weird in the fact that we can allow transitive verbs to function as auto-benefactives when they don't occur with an object. So um I see or not see. I wash or wash up. I wash up or yes. I wash, I break, I clean, or no, not break. I wash. No, yeah, Majahadra, that's not quite right. That's anti-causative, Apollo. I wash where the assumption is that I wash myself. Um, so that's auto-benefactive or the English ergative verbs. Don't don't make fun of Majahadra. Don't make fun of Majahadra ever. um. So yeah, arcs indirect object as well benefactor. It's essentially English does. I'm trying to figure out a way to explain it that is highly simplified. If the assumption, not every language has verbs that assume you're doing them to yourself. Stuff like wash. But words like wash, English, we immediately assume are happening to ourselves. I know, Ever, you're fine. Um, and other languages like Spanish hate that. They can't do that. They have to add an object. They have to have an object. Um, marks the indirect object of a sentence as well as a benefactor, and used with verbs, because of course now verbs can take noun cases. Else and auto. Yeah, no, that's exactly what they said. They said, I was listening to Con Langry. Um, I was listening to Con Langry, and that's the way they described it. They described it as German speakers will think. German speakers will think, oh, this is just a reflexive. Um, yes, correct. Lexically reflexive. That's exactly it. Okay. So now that we have the core cases written down and their functions and some of their functions, you're fine, Ever. Don't worry. Now that we have some of these written down, I think I'm gonna cut it YouTube. So, YouTube, I hope you liked it. I hope you liked it. You were just talking. This was a very moseying about sort of video. But I think ultimately we ended up doing some good work. So, yeah. If if you liked it, then go ahead and do all of the YouTube things. The like button, subscribe, ring the bell, um, share it. Tell all of your Colin Langang friends about it. So at least, don't think I'm interesting. They can at least laugh at me. So, all right. Hope y'all enjoyed. Good one. Right. Let me grab a pause scene. Yes, that was a very moseying about it. I don't care. It's all right for that sort of deal. And plus, I can edit out a bunch. Oh, oh, Mahajahadra. Oh, that hurts. Oh, oh, the struggle. No, the volume did not die. I'm just... No, I muted the stream. I muted the stream as well. So you're so yeah, I think it's time to hop back in. So now that we have actual definitions to work off of, um now that we have actual definitions to work off of, we can start translating. Start giving examples. Stay lit. Hold up. Apollo. Apollo, I'm about to mute. Welcome. Today, we are going to be doing some translating because we have figured out some rules for our core role cases, which a lot of the times are unmarked. So let's hop into it. Okay. So the core role cases. Oh, you did all of your. Oh, Apollo. Oh, okay. So to give examples, I think we need at least one intransitive verb, one transitive verb, one topicalized noun with an intransitive verb, and one topicalized noun with a transitive verb. So let's have some sentences. What do we want for the want? I think I can go with like, no, Apollo, we're not doing kill. Why are you like this, Apollo? Like, what is linguists' problem with animals? Oh my gosh. Okay, hand X. Are we back? Are we back? Something happened? Did we die? Did we die? I don't think we died. Are we Gucci? Oh, yeah. Ah, no! I don't care. I don't care if y'all see my. I don't care if y'all see my stream deets. Okay, I got a notification on the bottom that it just said, it said you didn't. Oh, that OBS disconnected. So I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Um. Okay, so We'll take ashal or ashol for the transitive verb. Do we want to talk about killing the chickens? Because on my Instagram, I posted a thing that said the chickens with knives. The chickens with axes walked underneath the rocks and struck the people. Okay? Okay. Apollo knows. I sent this to Apollo. Okay. So what do we want to say kills the chickens? Do we want to say an animal kills the chickens? All these chickens. No etymological background. I imagined it was a cliff, Manjahadra, like a offshoot. Um. So what is killing the birds? Are we saying the bearers? Yeah, let's say the bearers kill the birds. The bearers. Oh, foxes? A bird is killing the birds. Okay. A bigger bird is killing the bird. Bearers? Okay. Okay. An no, oh my gosh. Okay. So bearers, yeah, let's do bearver. And chokins? Let's come up with the form for it. Ikläge. You can do that. Ikläge. Ljöl. Chokins. Hjaklifu. I like Hjaklifu. Hjaklifu. Hjaklief. 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 Chunky burb. Okay, so Hjaklief. 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 Not Hjaklief. Hjaklief. What the heck? This is fun. I'm enjoying this. But yes, so we're gonna say the bearers, Hjaklief. Bearers. Birds. And now I know we all just had a conversation about use of nulls. What the heck is happening? Oh my gosh. Hjaklief. Bam. But yes, I feel like using a null there is justified. Shoal. A shoal. Yes, I do love you, Ever.